Hello, it's Stuart, the Unrepentant Atheist. We're going to go ahead with a call from Cory in a moment, a 2-year-old episode with Matt and Justin. Before that, if you go to the community section in my channel, you'll be able to find some polls that you might want to take part in. Okay, but let's go on. So yeah, Cory, he's called many times in the past. He's been a bit obnoxious and a bit kind of weird. I mean, the only people he was not really sort of weird and rude to, he almost was I think Jen and Tracy when they were on once. But every time Matt is on, it something sort of weird, and he gets very hostile and temperamental. So let's listen to this one.
You're on with Justin Looney.
Hi, how you doing?
That's who I was going to pick. Good choice.
I know. I told you I read minds way better than the callers.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to share what I believe in and why.
That's the point of the show, so you're on track.
Okay, I'm a Christian and I believe the Bible. The reason I believe it is because there is no evidence that it is not true.
I find that amazing. Cory has been listening for years to the atheist experience, or at least he's been phoning the atheist experience for years. And, he's come on with this reverse reasoning. The exact opposite of what you should do. It's right off the bat.
So do you also believe in everything else that hasn't been proven false?
Like what?
Seems like that'd be a slippery slope, like Bigfoot or Loch Ness or all the other religions.
Why aren't you a Hindu?
Is that your roundabout way of asserting that Bigfoot exists?
No, it's a way of explaining that saying you believe something because it hasn't been proved false is a fallacious reason. So are you a Hindu?
How do you know?
How do I know what? That it's fallacious?
What you just said. Yeah.
Because I studied and understand logical fallacies.
Well, that's a good explanation, but you haven't demonstrated that it's actually true.
Okay.
You would have to believe all kinds of competing ideas if you believed everything until it was proven false.
Why? How do you know?
That's why the burden of proof is a thing. You have to.
Well, isn't he sort of doing the Darth Dawkins thing here? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? Is he going down the presuppositionalist route, or am I sort of crediting him with too much somehow?
The burden of proof is on the person making positive claim. It's not on the person. That's not what? How do I know?
Oh.
Because it is.
So let me ask you this, Cory.
It is.
Cory, if I say I have $1 million in the bank account, are you able to prove that false?
No.
So do you believe me that I have $1 million in the bank account?
No.
Okay. So you're not saying that you believe because it hasn't been proved false, right? So now that means you have some other reason for believing.
Or are you just making a straw man argument?
Well, it's not a straw man argument. What Matt is doing is presenting an example to expose a flaw in Cory's reasoning.
Okay, you can keep saying words, but I'm asking you questions that actually make sense.
That's how we communicate, dipshit.
It would be nice. Oh, dipshit. Okay, buckle up, Buttercup, because it's going to get rough. Here we go. You can say whatever words you want, but I'm making sense, and I'm trying to be polite and explain something to you because you asked. I'm explaining something particularly about a fallacy. You say that you're a Christian because it hasn't been disproved. If you were to do that consistently, you would then also believe that I have $1 million in the bank because that hasn't been disproved. So now we've shown that since you say you were believing one and you're not believing another, that you have an inconsistent method for determining what you believe. Right?
Oh.
No? Well, I'm sorry, but you're too confused for us to waste any more time with. Goodbye.
Oh, that was a shame. I was enjoying that. Could have done with some more of Cory there. I find him quite amusing to listen to. Okay, let me know what you thought of that, and I'll be back again with another video. Bye for now.